Hi Capricorn, here is your general reading for the month of October 2017. For these general readings this month, I have decided to start to use the Celtic cross spread once again. So, the card that you've got at the centre of your reading is the Six of Cups. Now, this is a card about nostalgia, the Six of Cups, looking back at the past. It can sometimes be that somebody from your past comes back into your life. But when it's reversed, it talks very much about looking back at a past situation or somebody from your past. But you may very well be looking back or still holding on to resentment, some bitter memories and hard feelings against this person and what this person may very well have done. Okay, now the thing that's challenging, we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse, and this is a difficult energy as well. It can be about possibly having a lack of understanding or a lack of truth about somebody from the past. Maybe somebody from the past had lied to you, because this card can be somebody who thinks they know it all, somebody that's all talk and no action, somebody that makes promises and they don't keep those promises, somebody that acts hastily and doesn't think things through. Okay, somebody also that ignores critical questions and facts. And it may be that you were dealing with somebody that did let you down badly, that, you know, didn't treat you fairly, and maybe you did kind of ignore some critical questions and facts that may have been staring you in the face almost, but you chose not to see those things about this person. Maybe you chose to believe the good in this person. Now, in the foundation, we have got the Moon card. And, you know, the thing with the Moon card when it's reversed, it can as well talk about deceiving yourself about somebody, thinking somebody is a certain type of person or is with you for certain reasons or is honest and truthful, and it turns out they're not. Okay, as I said, there can be an element of self-deception with this card, anxiety, negative energies, but it's about trying to release that. You cannot keep holding on to what somebody has done or the way somebody has behaved in the past, because all it's going to do is impact on your future. Now, in the near past, we've got Temperance. And when Temperance is reversed, it's about things being out of balance. There being conflict between you and somebody else. Something feeling out of kilter, something not feeling right. It may be that with this person, you may have just recently broke up with somebody, you know, who has behaved in this way. And you may have had this niggly doubt that something just wasn't right. But maybe you couldn't quite put your finger on it, you know. Up here, we've got the Ten of Swords. And this is feeling stabbed in the back by somebody. Somebody let you down badly and caused a lot of pain. The 10 is the ending of this cycle. So we're moving away from this cycle, but you may not yet be quite over it, okay? Feeling let down, feeling stabbed in the back. But it seems at the root of it all, you may, as I said, have really deceived yourself about somebody. Now, in the near future, we've got the Five of Pentacles. This can be about the loss of finances, okay? Some form of financial hardship. But it can as well be about feeling left out in the cold by somebody. Quite often it can be more about the fear, because the thing is, these people are left out in the cold, and we can only assume that they only have the clothes they're stood up in. But here in this church where these lovely lights are on, you see that this is their sanctuary. And if they would only look up, they would see that there is help there. There are people around them that care. So you may feel left out in the cold, but it's not the reality, okay? There are still people around you who love and care for you and are, and want to support you. In your advice position, we've got the King of Swords here. I really don't like the King of Swords. It may be that you've been dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini. It doesn't have to be, and it's not gender specific in these readings. But the King of Swords is a very formidable person, okay? Very cunning, very devious. He has great power and he's not afraid to use that. It can talk about nasty disagreements and arguments with another individual. And this King of Swords is very narcissistic. He has no interest in you or anyone else. He's all about himself, okay, or herself. And really, it's not the kind of person that you want in your life. Very toxic, okay? This to me is somebody, is describing the person that I think you've been dealing with here. Now, in your environment, we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant can be the card about marriage, although in this instance, I'm not seeing that, okay? But the Hierophant is a card about tradition. And with the Hierophant as well, it can be about unlocking the truth. If you see here, there's 2 keys down the bottom. And by unlocking the truth, it then can bring you freedom. By unlocking, and this is in your environment position, so by getting to the truth in terms of seeing this person for who they really are, getting to really see the type of character they are, that can bring you freedom, because when you unlock the truth, that brings freedom for you, okay? In your hopes and fears, we've got the Queen of Cups. So, for some of you, maybe you've been dealing with a water sign, okay? A Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces. But I think this is more describing your energy, okay? The Queen of Cups, when she's reversed, talks about how you may be feeling, or certainly have felt, that you've been forced to restrict how you are really feeling inside. You may be feeling quite moody, reaching boiling point when that Queen is in the reverse. Now, this is not going to be a hope for you. This is going to be a fear, okay? Maybe you're fearing that you're going to be forced to restrict what you're feeling inside. Maybe you're fearing that you are going to reach boiling point and kind of explode, and all these negative emotions come flooding out. The thing with the fear, though, it's not always the reality, okay? So you need to remember that. Now, the outcome card is the Magician in the reverse. I dislike the Magician in the reverse as much as I do the King of Swords. The thing with the Magician, yes, it can be about manifesting something, having all the right tools and ingredients in front of you to be able to manifest what you want. In the reverse, it can talk about not being able to manifest, not having all the tools and the correct ingredients. So it could be referring to this, that this relationship was not right, that, you know, all the tools and the ingredients that were needed or are needed to make a relationship are just not there with this person. But the other aspect to that Magician can be about somebody who's been wearing a false mask. It talks about somebody being manipulative, deceitful, turning on the charm for their own aims and gains. Sorry. Somebody having a hidden agenda. I don't like the Magician, okay? But either way, the message here that I'm getting for those that this is resonating with, the person that you were involved with or are still involved with is not good for you, okay? They're not a nice individual and they don't have your best interest at heart. And whether you're still with this person or whether the relationship has already ended, sorry, I've done so many readings this weekend. I think I'm going to end up losing my voice. Whether you're still with this person or whether this relationship has recently ended, you've got to stop holding on to this. You've got to let it go. Any resentment or hard feelings or bitterness you're feeling, you've got to let it go. Not in the sense that you're going to give them a second chance or you're going to forgive them, no. But you've got to let it go for your own benefit, in order for you to be able to make the steps that you need to make in moving forward with your life. Because this individual is not a nice person. And it's somebody that you don't want in your life and somebody that you don't need in your life. So you've got to let this go, okay? King of Swords reverse, Magician reverse, I don't like it. This may just be a specific message here for one person because it's certainly not going to resonate with everybody, okay? But somebody has been involved with somebody that is not a nice person, that, as I said, is deceitful, is manipulative, is narcissistic. And the best thing you can do is remove yourself from that type of individual. So, Capricorn, that does conclude this reading. Thank you so much for watching this video today and for all your likes, shares and for subscribing. It means a great deal to me. I will be back soon with your ex-partner readings and your single and couple readings. Thank you so much. Bye.